Hafide, and welcome to another edition of the Guam Crimestoppers Report. With me now is Guam Crimestoppers Coordinator, Officer Paul Tapao. Hopefully you've gotten some rest from all the Police Week activities over the past couple of days.
Yes.
What would you say, though, is your favorite part of Police Week?
It has to be the memorial service for the fallen heroes, the men and women who put their lives on the line of duty. I mean, it's a special moment for every peace officer. That day is special because we bring the families out, and we share that day with everybody, and we express our sympathies and our gratitude towards them, and how much they meant a lot to the work, to the island and the community that they serve. So the memorial service has always been my favorite, my most enjoyable moments with the Police Week. So,
what would you say, or who would you say is your mentor in the police department?
In the Guam Police Department?
Yeah, in the Guam Police Department.
I have a lot of mentors. It's, you know, I don't want to say one particular person. I don't want to say the other, but my real mentor is actually he's retired, Felix Perez. A lot of officers would ask why Felix Perez. He was a true police officer. He always thought about the mission and the crew that worked under him. It was always the mission first. The mission accomplished the mission, and he gave me that spark, that drive, and that mentorship in allowing me to excel in the Guam Police Department. A lot of people may not agree with it, but I like that old cat. Felix was actually a great guy.
Old cat. Well, you know, this is the end of the Police Week. Any special shout-outs you'd like to make?
Thank you. Thank you for the people that made it possible, our sponsors. We couldn't have done it without them. The planning committee, big ups to the planning committee. They went above and beyond. I mean, they put on a beautiful memorial service. They put on a great Police Week. The men and women of the Guam Police Department and the community who came out and supported us. Thank you again.
All right. Well, what do you have for us this week?
Well, this Crimestoppers report is a robbery that was committed in Dedido. On Friday, May 3rd, 2013, 5:28 a.m., the Dedido Precinct Command officers responded to a robbery complaint at the Parks Market on Route 28, Wysington Road, Dedido. The police report revealed the following. As the employees were preparing to open the store for business, two men whom were only described as possibly Chamorros, both clad in black long-sleeve hoodies, entered the store. One of the male suspects was armed with a black handgun, with the other male, who was not armed, began to attack the store's security guard and began wrestling outside. The armed male suspect then proceeded to the register and pointed the handgun at the store's cashier. The armed male then grabbed the entire cash register from its location and fled with the cash register into what witnesses described as a gray pickup. The unarmed suspect then separated from the security guard and jumped into the bed of the pickup, with both male suspects fleeing in an unknown direction. The Guam Police Department is asking the public to help solve this robbery. If you have any information relative to this crime or any crime, please call the Guam Crimestoppers at 477-HELP or text 688-STOP. You can also visit our webpage at guam.crimestoppersweb.com, or you can call the Guam Police Department at 475-8615-7. Guam Crimestoppers does not use caller ID, and you do not have to leave your name. You can receive a cash reward if the information provided leads to an arrest and conviction of the persons responsible for this crime or any other crime.
Paul, this is yet another unfortunate story about a robbery and a mom and pop store being targeted. I know we talked about this in a couple of Crimestoppers report. Is there any advice, I guess, that you can give to some of these mom and pop store owners on, I guess, how they can step up security or protect themselves?
Well, we recommend investment in security surveillance cameras or extra body as security guards and everything. It's unfortunate too because the security guard was a victim of a crime too here within this robbery. But the presence in the store does make a difference. A lot of the mom and pop stores that we have here, they like to cover their entrance with a lot of sales and different products that they sell. We recommend that you keep that open so that we can actually see in as well as you can see out. It helps us as officers are just driving by or just pulling into the parking lot. our customers who actually pull into the parking lot can actually see what's going on with inside.
Right.
Be aware. I can't stress this enough, but just be aware of what's going on. If you're going to open your store, make sure your doors are locked. Don't open it yet until you're ready to open. Make sure everybody's in line. The cash registers, you guys are, your funds are ready to go and everything, but make sure you're ready to open the store. Just be aware.
Okay.
Situations like this, again, I can't stress enough, but just comply. Just comply with the demands and everything. You're facing a guy with a gun. You don't want to be the hero. And use your awareness to get the information, get the description of the car, get the descriptions of the individuals. Those informations are crucial for us in our investigation.
Well, once again, Paul, thanks so much for the time and everything you do to keep our community safe. But, folks, we need your help to take back our community and keep crime off our streets. And one way you can do that is to come forward. If you know information about any of these crimes being perpetrated against our community, please call Guam Crimestoppers at 477-HELP. That's 477-4357 or 688-STOP.